Oh, we're you ask nicely, he'll slap you on the ass. Sign this disclaimer for me, please. Boros is saying that we're muted.
Oh.
Can't hear Bran.
That makes a lot of the context really funny work.
If the DM can't talk, does that also count for...
No.
I can't hear Wingle.
But yeah, some just went, nah,
All I heard was the ass comment. Complete silence, but he will give a slap on the air.
we heard...
Ah, shit.
Oh, God! Oh. Someone cast reverse gravity.
I don't know how to do this! How do...
This is somehow strangely just par for the course with To the Sky.
How do I get the... I don't understand how I keep doing this to myself.
Go to your video settings. You should be able to switch things around.
For context there, Wingle was also sideways for a minute.
You turn my head right round like a record, baby. I'm gonna get a copyright.
For context of what happened there, I'm going to be at UK Games Expo with some other people from World Tree Quests. If you see us May 30th to June 1st, come and say hello. Give us, fist bumps, crispy high fives,
and some ass slaps.
And if you're willing to sign a waiver, yeah, ass slaps, okay? But we need written consent. We need a bit of paper that says I asked them to do this.
I asked them to do this.
Ran ass slaps like Gunter chops.
I feel like it would be an ass slap, but you'd be feeling it for the rest of the fucking day.
Oh yeah.
Not that I'm showing myself here or nothing, but I've made people not be able to sit down.
That's pretty much, yeah, that tracks.
My friend, this was a dare. It was a Halloween party at a nightclub, and my buddy was dressed up as a wrestler, and I said to him, "Can you take chops?" And he went, "Yeah, man." And I was like, so I chopped him right in the chest, and he took it like a champ. And he was like, "My ass is tougher," and I didn't to his ass, and he couldn't sit down. He just walked around for the whole night. It was great. Anyway, so the point of context was, come and see us at Birmingham UK Games Expo. We'll be there. I'm going to be running games. I'm also going to be talking shit. I'm going to be interviewing people, and I'm going to be talking about TTRPGs and shit. So if you see me and I've got my microphone out, come and say hi, and I'll interview you, and I'll ask you questions, and we'll talk about TTRPGs. Other than that, I've got nothing else to say, so we're going to go right into the game. Does anybody... No, I said it's the first time in 3 years I've said that fucking thing wrong. Guys, what the fuck happened last session?
don't know why you say guys. Like, me and Fez are going to contribute in any way,
Right,
shape, or form.
as if it's going to be anything other than Jess.
It's going to be no
I
contribution.
never want
whatsoever.
to assume though, because if you guys want to do it, that's fine.
I tried once, it just didn't slap nearly as hard as Jess can.
Or
Bran, for that matter.
Every other fucking Hellwingle.
I thought that I wasn't going to be on today, but apparently I am. Sorry, guys. It's not stopping.
Every other campaign, it's like, who wants to do the recap? Fucking no. Not doing it. Avoid. This one is like every time H just like, I have arrived.
That one, it's like the sheen. It's like, don't worry, I have my blue eyes white dragon.
It's the equivalent of playing Overwatch and hiding and going, nah, nobody can get me, and you just hear, you just like, oh fuck, oh shit, done. Well, I'll just sit here and die. But yeah, Jess, if you'd love to, give us a brief whirl. Go for it.
Okay, so we started out being like, we got so many friends. Who do we want to have come with us? And we decided on Granite because having a big old, sweet, dumb himbo rock man sounded like a great idea. And so Fez went and got him. And then we got to meet Micah Muse, which is M's character right now. And they are so charismatic. It's like constantly like a little fan following them. And we need to get them a cloak of billowing. That is something that needs to be on our to-do list.
Yes.
And we were like, okay, let's head out. So we were headed to Demaria, right? That's what it's called?
Demaria.
Demaria, okay. And we get to where the mages and gargoyles are in their cave, and we're like, hey! And for a second they were like, whoa, stranger danger. And we're like, no, we're not strangers. And they're like, hey, not strangers. And then we go in and they're like, so, people have been going missing, like a lot. And it started with the older people. So all we have are these little baby mages. And it's kind of a problem. And we're like, well, we know of a place where Silas was like imprisoned and it was all anti-magic and all that good stuff. So we'll go check that out for you. And they're like, okay, don't die. And we're like, we will try.
We will do our best.
Exactly. So we go in and we're like walking around and Granite's like, I make doors for myself. And it was great. And eventually we get to this portion where there's like what should be like door hinges and things because it's a nice little opening, but there's like nothing there. It was like door was here, now door is gone. Nothing. Like there's no cuts or seams or anything. So we're like, that's suspicious. That is weird. And so we keep going. And we come across some skeletons. And Micah's like, my time has come. I'm going to speak with these skeletons. And there's like, howdy. And they gave us a little bit of information about what this prison is like and how it's connected to the wizard school and everything. And we're like, cool. And we're like, hey, do you know this dude named Silas? And they were like, yes, I do. And we're like, oh, what do you think of him? He's like, murderer. And we're like, okay, good to know. Good to know that was why he was imprisoned. And then we keep going, and we found a guy. And it was like, oh, hey, that's one of the mages, minus half their body. Great. And so we spoke with that guy, too. And he told us about this thing called Nothing. And it was, or Void, Void. And it was like, oh no, it was Nothing. Yeah. They said nothing is here. And we're like, that sounds like something from beyond the void. There we go. And we're like, that is not good. But this dude's like, we're like, why'd you come here? And he's like, there's lost magic and scrolls in a library. And when 8 did a little ping to find Silas, we're like, hey, he's in the library. Cool. So we keep going. And then we get into this little area, and we're like, hey, what's that little thing skittering around? And so Fez blasted it. It was on site with Fez. And it had these little eyes. And one of the eyes was still moving, and that little eye was purple with these black slits. And we're like, hello! And then it decided to call upon its friends, my mama. And it called on all of its void bug friends, and so now we're gonna fight them. So yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We literally ended the session with them swarming towards you all.
Yay!
And so, we are going into Horde combat. For those that don't know the way Horde combat operates, the party are fighting a giant swarm of a bunch of things. Every single... the way we're going to operate Horde combat is the Horde always goes first, then it's a player, then the Horde again, then a player, then the Horde again, then a player, and it just goes round like that. Every single time it's the Horde's turn, all players will get attacked. They got to find a way to deplete the fairly chunky hit points that the Horde has quick enough before they get themselves taken out. It's really fun. It's really wacky. It's going to be very, very entertaining. And it is with that mindset, guys, that I invite you all now to roll initiative.
Yay!
Here we go.
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna put you down now, Keith, but you can't go out and eat people.
Can't go out and eat people.
It's his favorite thing to try and do.
I also have a spicy boy, don't worry.
All love reactive dogs, or red zone dogs, as we lovingly call you. Hey, Heath, will you go up on the bed, please? Go up on the bed? Yeah, go up on the bed. You, good boy.
I am here until you drop your guard, and then I will chomp.
He will wait until you turn your back if you're a lot bigger than him. He's not afraid to fight dirty. Did that to my brother.
Sometimes best way to fight.
It's true.
Okay, so right, did anybody get above 25? Between 25 and 20.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Fez coming in first in the initiative order for once. Well,
I got
first
21.
in the party.
Nice!
Okay, between 20 and 15. 8, what did you get?
17.
And Micah?
19.
19.
Oh,
So we got a
nice.
Micah.
I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be so high in the initiative. I'm blessed.
What is your initiative modifier, 8?
3.
3, okay. Okay, so you are in a 15 by 50 corridor. They're all over the place. They're on the walls. They're on the ceilings. They're on windowsills. No matter where you go, you are in range. But what this does mean is that there's no attacks of opportunity that trigger here from moving. Okay? Unless you're moving directly out of the combat zone. That would only be in the case of you guys. Okay? These things are pretty much locked in on you. So, we're going to start with the Horde's first turn.
Yay.
Let me just say before I begin this, I love you all dearly.
Yes.
Hurt us.
I love you all
Jess,
dearly,
don't,
Jess.
don't,
Hurt me.
don't.
Hurt us.
We can take it. We've got temporary hit points. We're fine.
Jess,
We
you're
have
unhinged.
Max HP it
That's
was raised,
right.
not temporary hit points. You should have 20 max hit points. We all have advantage on wisdom saving throws. We have resistance to poison. We are immune to the frightened condition and the poison condition
That's right.
from Hero's Feast.
Hero's Feast is so clutch.
My favourite thing is that your Hero's Feast spawned gold bars so that Granite could eat as well. I love that.
Only the best for my boo.
Okay. And combat now begins. Alright, so they're going to attack first. And they're going to make their little probating little attacks. So how their attack works is like a good old-fashioned little leap and two almost mantis-like protrusions.
Sorry.
So that is going to be rolling to hit on everybody. So, we're just going to go in. We're going to go in the order of everybody's attacks. So, Fez. I doubt that's going to hit you. Micah. That's a nat 20 straight off the bat. Granite. That's a nat 20. Oh, Silvery Barb's in your nat 20?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's an 18 on the die.
That still hits.
That will be it. Oh, well, it might not. It might not. Let me see here.
Unless they have a minus to hit. Like my AC 17.
So they do have a minus on the stat, but everything else kind of piles it back up. So it's still going to be a 24. No, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. 22.
And very much still hits.
Okay. Granite was also a nat 20, so he's going to get hit.
You need to
And,
switch dice. That's
and,
3 nat 20s in one turn. No. This is...
2 nat 20s, but yeah. And 8 is not going to get hit at all. A total of 7 for 8's attack. So it's only Micah and Granite getting hit. That's wrong. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that one. There we go. Okay. So, Micah, you will take a grand spanking total of 3 piercing damage and 6 psychic damage. Granite will be taking, at minimum, 10. But he will also take, added on to the piercing, he'll take 4 plus 3 is 7 total. And added on to the psychic is 6 plus 3 is 9. So 9, 7, 16 total damage for Granite. As they absolutely roll over. So they swarm over with these. The first initial ones you see, which are the most numerous of these, have these 2 locked back like pincers. Quite soft, quite like, small chitinous exoskeleton, but they kind of leap and try and kind of with these little oh god, my entomology is terrible. These little jaggy things, these little pokey things. 8 and Fez manage to avoid or like swat them away as they leap at you. Granite is like covered in these things, so as he's like swatting at himself, some of them manage to find like bits of him that can apparently take this kind of damage, inject it in, and he kind of yells, screaming out a little bit as it hits. And Micah, the same with yourself. One of them like kind of gets up onto your back and into the back of you.
Oh, don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Ah!
That was so valid. What a valid response. Like,
I don't like bugs. There's a lot of things that I will fight in D&D. I do not like bugs.
Oh, I looked. I looked on your sheet. I didn't see any notes.
It's not a no. It's not a no. It's not a hard pass.
Right, okay.
It's definitely don't like them.
Okay, cool.
They're the ones that make my body crawl. You know how that's like
Mm. It's like ASMR for me.
No.
Okay, so
This is not coming.
Right.
All righty. After that, it goes to Fez. Your turn.
All right. 15 feet in front of us, I'm going to drop a wall of fire. Outside facing towards the approaching swarm.
Okie dokie. Wall of fire. The swarm is going to make its saving throw. What's the saving throw for wall of fire again?
It's a dex save. The DC on that's going to be an 18.
DC on it's going to be an 18. Okay. So, to just looking on this just now. Okay, so in order to show the numerousness of the horde, they have advantage on saving throws. This is because you drop a line down it, you could get a line where it does an insane amount of damage to a large number of them, or you get a small number of them that take a small amount of damage. So I'm going to roll that just now. I don't see them making this because they need a 17. Okay, so the first roll was a 4.
It's such a good effort.
Second roll was a 15, so that's a total of 16 on the saving throw. Does not make it. So the horde is going to take full damage from this.
Nice.
Roll that damage.
Alright, that is going to be...
So with the dimensions of wall of fire, does that engulf the entire corridor?
I think it's
that's going to be 21.
It's 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, 20 feet in
up to 60
diameter.
feet in length, and I'm basically just like blocking the hallway with it.
Oh, you can definitely cover like that entire hallway with it, yeah. You won't quite get the width of the corridor because it's 1 foot, whereas the corridor is 10 foot thick. But yeah, you'll get the entire length of the corridor. And 20.
Well, I'm not going down. I'm making a barricade in front of us.
Oh, you're making a bat. Okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Shit. Cool. I got you. Okay. So 21 damage you're dealing, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 21 damage done to the horde. So that is going to be that. Okay, so as you throw up this wall of flames, at that point, like 2 of them were leaping to try and get to you, Fez, and as the wall of fire watches up, you just watch them just turn into 2 little fiery balls of nonsense as they leap forward, crash into the flames, and incendiize like straight away through it.
I love that.
Like Jurassic World 3.
I don't know, I've never seen it, but yeah, cool, let's go with that. Even the ones surrounding the wall of fire. Oh, which side are you putting on? I'm assuming you're putting it on the side away from you.
Yeah, hot side is facing away from us.
Okay, cool. Even the ones there, you watch as like the small, like, semicircle around the front of this wall of fire immediately, like, light on fire and start scurrying away, falling out windows and stuff like that as they try to get away from the heat. Is that everything for you?
I'm going to activate Ghostly Gaze to give myself X-ray vision as well, but yes.
You now have X-ray vision. What exactly does your Ghostly Gaze allow you to do? I know you get X-ray vision, but...
Ghostly gaze specifically lets me see. It lets me see through walls, but I can see through solid objects at a range of up to 30 feet for 1 minute.
Okay. All right. Holy katana.
Ooh.
Ooh, love it.
Very quickly, Raskarogue is pregnant. And
Wait,
within the
really?
blade of the she announced it, and I get to do the gender reveal. So within this blade, which no one knows what it is yet except for me, it's the gender of the baby, and I just got it in. I'm like, ha ha ha!
That's so
What,
fun.
as in, like, the blade is the color, or...
The blade is the color.
That's such
That's
a
so
cool
fun.
fucking
I
idea.
got to plan it, so I have a little poem that I made for Dalton and her, and they're gonna unsheath it together.
I love it. I think that's cool as shit.
I love that.
Okay, so if you can see through walls up to 30 feet, on your left-hand side, there's no door that apparently leads to this, but there's a room that you'd be aware of. Doesn't seem to have much in it except a chest.
Passion prices.
But on that note, we move on now. And now goes to the swarm's turn. Now, these particular ones, what these look more like, I guess I don't know what you guys call them. Is it roly-polies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the little pill bugs.
Yeah, we call them woodlouse.
That's not as fun,
So we can't.
but
all be
understandable.
calling them- we can't all be naming things after what they do, okay?
They're roly and they're poly, okay?
But yeah, they look that kind of shape. But they just have like one particular long, like, lash. But they do look quite bulky. So they are going to they roll through the flames. The swarm is still taking the damage. I'm just making it a point of like, cool, we're fine. Okay, we're not fine. It's like the thing in Star Wars, and they're like, don't worry, droids can't get through here, and then the droidy car roll, and you're like, we're not okay. It's that kind of thing. They roll through, and they kind of like post up, and they're little, and then they lash out with these long to try and get you all.
Proboscis. I think that's what they're called.
A proboscis, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Fez, to get hit with a proboscis, that is going to be a 10.
No, not a hit.
No. Micah, that's going to be a 16. No, a 15. No. I love how I said 16, you shook your head, and I went, wait, hold on, it's a 15, as if that changed things. Granite.
You are
That's a
going
nat
the
one.
wrong way.
Wait, you got a nat 20 on Granite
No,
again?
Nat one.
Oh! I was like, no!
8, that's going to be an 18 for a total of 22.
That will hit me.
Okay, so 8's getting hit with that.
Rude.
It is quite rude, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, but that's okay.
damn.
I forgive them. I forgive the little roly-polies.
Okay, so you're going to take a total of 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you're going to take a total of 1 psychic damage.
Oh no, so I'm down.
The brutalizers are rolling terribly.
We love that for them.
After the brutalizers are done with their turn, it then goes to Micah.
DM, Dad,
Mm-hmm.
I have something kind of cool.
Okay.
As Micah starts strumming their Sinlir, Sylir, and the wind starts picking up, and the flame starts getting bigger as behind the wall of fire, I cast a wall of wind. And within the wall of wind spell, small or smaller flying creatures or objects cannot pass through the wall. So I'd like to
Okay.
put that behind, pretty much on top of the roly-polies to pole vault them back into the wall of fire, please.
So they don't fly. Does it still fire them back?
Small or smaller
Small.
flying creatures.
They don't fly. They're
Small,
not
small or smaller flying. So
Oh, right, okay.
or objects. So it's smaller, small flying objects. All get pole vaulted through the wall of fire, wind.
Okay.
And it's a strength saving throw of 21.
Well, I'll roll it for the swarm. But they'll need a nat 20. It's a nat something.
It went the other way on that.
Yeah.
So- I start playing pinball with the roly-polies.
Love it.
This is D&D beer pong.
This is absolutely what it is. It's D&D beer pong. Alrighty.
So that's 3d8 for the swarm. 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 damage, bludgeoning.
14 damage, so it's actually more than that, because 3d8 is 16, 24 at base for the nat 1. So 24 plus 14 is 38 damage.
It cannot get through. Don't worry, guys. The wind's picking up.
Mm.
The winds are in our favor.
Hooray!
Because I made it that way. And I look at my comrades and the beautiful tin can that I see in front of me. You've got this. And I bardically inspire 8. And my bardic inspirations are D12s.
Them D12s right there. Alrighty, at that point it's going to go to the swarm. Now, this limits what I can do because of the wall, so the only thing I can do is the third and final type of these creatures, which also happen to be the only ones who can fly. They can't use the attack I was going to, they can only use their other one, so I will have them make this. It does not need line of sight, it's a 15-foot cone. So, while it is very, very small, it's a very small number, I will need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
And you all have advantage on this, including
Good.
my Rockman.
That didn't help.
No! Guys, don't fuck this up!
I fucked it up.
Granite, this is not the time to be showing what your mental stats are like. Fuck.
I'm no better. I'm no better.
With advantage, Granite got a 7.
Fucking
Me too.
God damn it! I got a 14 with advantage.
I got
Okay,
a
cool.
28.
Oh, I'm a wisdom caster. Oh. Okay. So Granite and Fez will fail on this one.
Oh, no!
The DC on this was a 13, guys. Like,
I barely made it.
Oh god, I couldn't have even made that with Flash of Genius.
Ouch.
fuck me, man. Okay, cool.
My flash
So-
of genius. I need more wisdom.
So So Granite and Fez are both going to take the chunkiest amount of damage you can take in this combat in one fell swoop. They're both. Oh my god! I rolled one away from max damage there. So you're both going to take 11 psychic damage, but that's not the only thing that happens from this.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So the other thing that happens is you're now blinded and deafened until the beginning of your next turn.
God damn it.
You 8 and Micah, you watch in absolute terror as this wave of invisible, weird chittering passes over you. You guys shrug it off, but you see Fez and Granite kind of rock a little bit, and you just see Granite like, "Hey, who turned out the lights? Who turned off the sound? Ah!" And just starts like swatting everywhere, just like slamming his big fists everywhere he can, because he can't hear or see anything.
Bean.
But that is the well, actually, wait, hold on. How does Fez deal with being blinded and deafened?
He immediately starts like grabbing at the implant, just be like, fuck, because he thinks he's fucked up his own wiring.
Oh, bless.
Granite's like, somebody turned out the lights and somebody turned off the sound, and Fez goes, shit, bad time for technical difficulties. Okay, after the oh my god, after the swarm, it goes to Granite.
Oh no, Granite, BB.
Granite, buddy, you're blind and deaf. Okay, so I know. I'm just double checking here what this means it can do. I need to make sure I'm looking at the right ones and not the fucking other ones. Let's click on this. Is it the right one? I'm not sure this is the right one. Are you in the new rules or the old rules? You look like the new rules. Yeah, you're definitely the new rules. Give me just a moment. Bibbidi bobbidi. There we go, found it. Okay, blinded. Attack rolls against them have advantage, and their attack rolls have disadvantage. They automatically fail any ability check that requires sight, and they cannot hear and automatically fail any ability check that requires hearing. Okay, cool. So Granite is just swinging his fists randomly.
One of us.
What I'm going to say is, I don't do critical failures. So I don't do like nat 1 you punch yourself or nat 1 you hit an ally. But I'm going to lift that rule just for this particular thing because blind and deaf. If I roll a nat 1 on any of his attacks, I'll roll a d6 and see which person he accidentally hits. Okay? So, his first attack at disadvantage. Okay, so it's an 18 and a 2. So, and his second attack.
I'd let him fall on me.
His second attack on disadvantage actually does get a nat 1. So I'm going to roll on a 1 or a 2, 8, 3, 4, Fez, 5, 6, Micah.
How about 1 through 4, Micah, 5, Fez, 6, 8.
Which one do you want to go with?
I'll get hit. I volunteer as tribute.
Very specifically, I need you to say, do you want to go with the original setup or the 1 through 4?
Go through the 1 through 4.
Okay, cool. In that case, Fez is the one getting hit. I rolled the d6 when I said 1, 2, 8, 3, 4, Fez, 5, 6, Micah.
He's cheating on me, the
I rolled
audacity! I need to billow more. I need a cloak of billowing. Obviously, he's blind. He can't see me. Sparkle, sparkle.
I rolled it and it landed on a 5, and that's you went, no, 1 through 4 is Micah, 5 is Fez, and 6 is 8, and I went, Which one? Which one we got? So it was a 5. 5. If we're going with the 1 through 4 is Micah. 5 Fez, you're getting the hit, unfortunately, bud. So.
I could take it.
Oh, would that were true. But okay, we'll see. Right. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save from here. DC 11. He's got a +0 to see if he's panicking enough that he would throw a divine smite on this.
Oh no, baby.
Okay. So, as Granite is just slamming his fists everywhere, doing his damned best to try and get anything, to try and hear, feel anything. Fez, you are going to take the hit on this one. And you are going to take, from Granite's fist, 5 on the dice, plus his strength total, for a total of 12 damage. 5 plus 7.
To get fisted by...
I know. You're also going to take 5 radiant damage as he does pack a divine smite into this fist.
Oh no.
As Granite is just smashing everywhere, going, "Turn back on the lights!" Just smashing it everywhere it can.
Poor guy.
That's it for Granite, which means it goes back to the swarm. But unfortunately, the swarm can't get to you right now. You're preoccupied. Well, actually, there's a wind wall. So all they can do at this moment in time is use their movement. They do have a climb speed of 15 feet. So as a bunch of them get burned and stuff like that, you see some of them kind of like well, actually, do you know what? Wait, I'm going to let the party do this. Not you, Fez. You automatically fail. So does Granite, in all fairness. 8 and Micah. You guys can make perception checks if you would like.
Okay.
Like a really perceptive 14.
Got a 17.
Okay, that's enough for both, yeah? You guys would see these flying ones. They less fly and more hover.
Okay.
You see their eyes flash purple, and then they look towards the windows in this corridor. And as they look, you watch the swarm in perfect synchronicity move to the window and go up and then out and then around, and then the window on the other side of the fire and the wind walls, they start crawling in through there. But that is their movement. It doesn't bring them close enough that the swarm can attack you guys yet. So that does kind of solve that for that. Which means it then goes to 8. You're up.
Okay. Oh, all my babies are blind and deaf. I could. I had an idea of what I was gonna do, but now I'm like, maybe something different.
Point Granite towards a wall and then push.
Is he still blind?
Still blind and deafened. They're blinded and deafened until the beginning of their next turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, we'll do this. I am gonna turn to the horde that skittered around trying to come back in, and I'm gonna do a 3rd level thunder wave.
Okie dokie.
They need to make a con save of 19.
Con save of 19. They need a 19. They
The
get
19?
a 19. An 11
That's
and a 19.
awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
They'll still take half damage.
They'll still take half the damage, yeah. They'll still take half the damage. And Thunder Wave is thunder damage, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that's...
Hit me with that good damage.
Okay, so that's a total of 17, so halved would be 8. They take me damage!
They take you damage?
Yeah.
So that would be that. Okay. That's fun.
Yeah.
We love that.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and activate my starry form, and it's gonna be in the form of the archer, which will look for her like, I don't know what I decided for that one actually. Oh, it's shooting stars. That's right. It's shooting
I
stars.
think this is the first time I'm seeing you use your starry form. I don't think
It
that
might
you've
be.
done it for.
Yeah,
I
when
don't
she
think
does-
Jericho's seen it yet.
Yeah, when she does healing, she does a starfish, and then she does like little shooting stars.
Oh no, I have seen the starfish.
Yeah. You might not have seen the archer because I'm normally healing people.
So
And
you
that
pull off
will
the
do it for
archer,
me.
and are you? That's it, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Goes back to the
thanks.
top initiative order, and it goes back to the little. Some of them are going to be able to move forward at this point. They swarm in through the window, and they're going to. So each of you is going to get hit, or we're going to roll to see if you get hit. Okay, cool. So, we'll go Granite. Attacks against him have advantage. Fuck me, man. It's a nat 20 on Granite. Fez, attacks against you have advantage as well.
Yep.
With advantage, that's a 17.
That is a hit.
That's a hit. Okay, cool. 8 and Micah. 8, that is a 23.
Yep.
Micah,
Yep.
Micah, that's a 15, so that doesn't hit you. No. Okay, cool. So Fez and Granite are both going to take 10 damage, 4 of it piercing, 6 of it psychic. Added on top of that, 1 and 1, so 1 extra for each of them. So that's a total of 7 psychic, 5 piercing. And 8, you will just take 1 of each.
Oh, cool.
I rolled 1s on. 1 on the
Yay.
D4, 1 on the D6.
Hooray!
Fez, did you do a concentration check for Wall of Fire?
Yes.
Yeah, so that'll be a 10, DC 10.
Oh, crushed it. That's 22.
Nailed it.
Score. Okay, cool. So as they come around, they crawl through the window and launch at you. Obviously, Granite just gets swarmed by them. He's just like covered head to toe now. Fez, very much the same thing. 8, some of them manage to land on you, crawling all around you. Specifically you, because of how you're designed, they could technically go in you.
Yeah.
Micah manages to, of course, avoid all of the things jumping at them.
It's very much through the fire and flames, like dun 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 dun. Just bouncing out of it, like 'cause they're a halfling, so they're like just bouncing, like no 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 no. You're like my size. No, I'm good.
There's actually sparks flying off as they just hit out the intro riff to Through the Fire and Flames.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes to Fez.
Right. Still blind and deaf, but there are bugs on me. So I'm gonna do best I can to shocking grasp these things.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Shocking grasp on the horde. Okay. Is this with your glove?
Yeah.
Okay. You trigger the glove, lightning arcs between your fingertips, and you just like, and go. onto your arm, hoping that they happen to cover the most of it. Roll to hit.
Is that with disadvantage still, or?
You are still at disadvantage with it.
Yeah.
All right, then that is okay. I actually rolled pretty well. That is 11 on the die for a 21.
A 21 is going to hit them. Yep, that is in fact going to hit. So as you latch on and you activate this shocking grasp, electricity courses all over them, bouncing from chitinous exoskeleton to chitinous exoskeleton. You look like you've got a Faraday cage around you as it bounces around these. What's the damage on that, please?
That's going to be 12.
12 damage. Fantastic. Very well done, Fez. Is that everything for you?
That should be everything for this round, yes.
Okie dokie. Some of the slower ones, these roly-poly ones, because they can't use their rolling, so they only have their climb speed. They get within range. They do have a longer range on their proboscis, so they are going to take the hits. Let's see how they go.
Did they take wall of fire damage on his turn?
On Fez? Oh, no, they did not. Fez, what's the damage they take from Wall of Fire?
Right.
Because there's still a large number of the Horde on the other side of that.
That is true. Uh, 22.
22. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you for reminding me of that there, Micah. Thank you. So, Fez, proboscis against you. Okay. I really need to swap that dice out, because it's that dice that's rolling them. That's a nat 20 on you, Fez. Granite. I'm showing I'm taking a picture of this roll.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to point to the dice that is the main culprit.
Just straight to jail with it. Straight to jail.
Oh wait, actually no, I can't do that because that shows the swarm's health total left. So I'm gonna move them.
Move them away so we can't see, can't cheat.
And I'll point to the one that's making all the 20s.
Being so mean to us.
Mostly so I can remember it for the next time I play. But yeah, I've got this dice, guys. This is brand new. It's not doing anything dodgy, I swear. So yeah, nat 20 on Fez, nat 20 on Granite as well.
That's wild.
So, that is going to be 10 and 10 on them both, and that's wrong. Wrong dices. These
Concentration
dices
check.
slightly more. So I'm just about to give them the total damage, and then we'll be able to know what the concentration is for them. So it is going to be 18 damage in total. Psychic and piercing doesn't have any kind of pros or negatives against you, does it, Fizz?
No.
So I'll just give it in a lump sum then. Okay, so then that is a total of 18 damage. So that is a con save.
DC 10.
DC 10.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you're fine. You do feel this jab into like the back of your neck and this pulsing pain right up your head.
For a second, with Fez being as tall as Fez is, blind and deaf, how does he naturally 20 concentrate on the spell? Like, what is he doing
I'm
to keep
awesome.
his composure?
Just fucking awesome.
If you were able to detect my thoughts, you just hear Andrew WK's Ready to Die on a loop.
Against 8, that's a 16.
That won't hit.
And against Micah, it's not a nat 20, but it is a 19 for a total
Oh
of
my
24.
gosh!
Oro says that you need to be rolling these dice for Manny.
Absolutely. That's why I took a picture with me pointing at the dice. So I know which one it is. It's not in his colour scheme whatsoever, but I'll fucking make it be. Micah,
Look, I have to take a phone call, so I'm going to mute myself.
That's fine. Micah, against yourself, that is going to be 6 piercing and
I thought
3
you said you
psychic.
missed me.
No, not a nat 20, but a 19.
Oh,
Plus 5 for
Sylvie
a
Barbs.
24. Sylvie Barbs it? Cool.
Yep. I'm gonna give Fez advantage. And I didn't give advantage from the last one, but I'm gonna give Fez advantage on this one. Or his
Okay.
next roll.
Wait, actually, I do apologise. Fez, ignore that damage. Your turn ended. You would not be blinded and deafened anymore.
Okay.
It went back to your turn. At the end of your turn, you wouldn't be blinded and deafened. And the other dice roll on your nat 20 was a 3. So
That doesn't matter.
no, sorry, not a 3. Not a 3. It was a 7. So that wouldn't hit you. So just ignore that damage I just told you to take. You wouldn't take that. That's my fault. I do apologise. With the silvery barbs, that is a 17 on the die plus 5 for a total of 22. Sorry. So that'll be a total of 9 damage, 6 of it piercing, 3 of it psychic.
Wall is still up.
Cool, awesome. After the brutalizers, it goes to Micah.
Strength saving throws. DC 21, 6, and 17 bludgeoning damage.
Nat 1. So that's the same again. 3d8 is 24. 24 plus 17.
It's 21.
21.
It was 21 damage.
Okay, so then 24 plus 21 makes a total of 45. Okay, the horde has started to thin out, whether that is by death of these creatures or some of them scurrying off out of the battle zone, but either way, the numbers are thinning.
Awesome. Is there like a big group of them like right behind the firewall?
Yes, so the bulk of the horde is behind the firewall. They are slowly moving round, but they can only do it in a streamlined fashion. But yeah, beyond the wall of fire and the wind wall, there is a fairly large portion of them.
Micah, there, Sinlar, you see magic runes as it breaks and the paint, it looks like it's cracking, and it goes down their body through the floor under both walls as I cast Shatter at the 4th level under that big horde pile.
Okay.
And that is a con of 21.
I was kind of hoping there would be a third wall.
I can't concentrate on that many spells. I'm not able to do that. There's too much concentration.
Can Abe cast Wall of Thorns? Can we just have all walls all day?
Con of 21, and that's a total of 15. So that is a fail.
Oh wow, I didn't roll well on it. 22 damage on the 4th level.
22. On a 4th level, okay. So as you cast Shatters, is that Thunder or Force?
I believe it's Thunder.
Okay. So you hit Shatter. I'm going to make a roll. This is not for the swarm. This building is not in the greatest of repair.
Oh boy.
Okay, cool. So you pop the shatter, and you see an explosion of these things everywhere, right? Because of that, you also see just a gaping hole as the shatter literally shatters the corridor in front of you, causing it to crumble and fall into the rooms below. So there's now a what's the diameter of shatter again? What's the radius on it?
10 feet, 10 feet.
10 feet's the radius.
Yep. 10
So there's now a 20-foot hole in the corridor, as well as eating into.
10-foot radius.
So radius is from point to center, and then from center to other point. Diameter is the full extent. Radius is half the diameter.
I didn't pay attention in math.
So if your radius is 10 foot, it means the total from one side to the other is 20 feet.
So I fucked up this corridor.
I mean, you guys can easily go over a 20-foot jump. It's this.
Oh, easily. We have a Fezzit and a Micah.
Granite has
Granite.
wings.
Toss me.
I have wings.
I love you guys so much. Puppies! Puppies!
The greatest joy of M's life is being able to do it in a campaign. Uppies?
Jericho has done uppies. What did the paladin that we were playing with? I'm so sorry. What's her name?
Winry?
Oh,
Winry gave me uppies.
Oh,
Yeah, Winry
right,
gave
yeah.
me uppies multiple
Okay.
times.
Winry gives everyone uppies, except for 8, who's almost as tall as Winry.
Yeah. Also, she weighs a lot, so.
That too.
That is one of the greatest joys of creating the gargoyle homebrew race. Was like when it says to you, when building a race, think of these things. What's their average height? What's their average weight? And I was like, average weight. I had to Google the average weight of the gargoyle statues on Notre Dame. 6.5 tons. That's why my favourite thing is when somebody asks a gargoyle how they can fly. Magic. They fly just because. Orc logic. Where was I? Yes, Micah. So Micah, you create a hole, but you do take out a large chunk. I forgot to say this when 8 did it as well. I forgot to have you roll. I got myself distracted. 8, you cast Thunderwave a while back.
Yes.
And threw us away. Thunderwave does do thunder damage. Same
Yes.
as Shatter. So you would have noticed 8. I will give it to you now. They do have a vulnerability against thunder damage.
Yay! Oh, I'm gonna hit them with so much thunder damage now.
I have nothing
I'm
that
gonna
does thunder
spam
damage
that.
somehow. So the only things I can't do.
Oh no! Dang it.
I can't do that or psychic. I can do everything else.
After Micah, unless is there anything else for you, Micah, at all? No? After Micah, it goes to the little hovering ones again, and they're going to and come around. And they're going to do the exact same thing. So I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yay! At advantage because of Hero's Feast.
At advantage because of Hero's
Oh,
Feast.
good.
Oh no!
Granite rolled the exact same. A 1 and a 7.
Oh! Granite!
Fezzit had advantage on this roll from Silvery Barbs.
He does
Or-
indeed.
I only have the,
Oh, but you had it from Heroes. Oh, that means my Silvery Barbs gets wasted. That sucks.
Oh, nose.
So,
I got a 17, so
17, yep. 8.
I got 26.
Okay. Micah?
15.
15, you're all fine, except Granite, who's still blind and deaf.
Oh, honey.
In fact, on a technical level, he's double blind and deaf right now.
That's not a thing.
no, he thinks he can see and hear. It's just entirely wrong.
This is
He
not
thinks
just
we're in a
regular
Chuck E.
darkness.
Cheese
This
right
is
now.
advanced darkness.
Advanced dark.
They turned out the extra lights and turned off the extra sound.
Exactly.
You know, the thing is, he's got a -2 to intelligence, guys. He could probably believe that.
Poor
The
thing.
first shot blinded him. The second one put an Oculus on his head. Now he's playing Beat Saber.
Granite is going to take 11 points of psychic damage. He's not designed for this. He's designed to punch big things. That's his whole thing.
It's valid.
Okay, it's then going to go to Granite's turn.
But wait, it's the beginning of his turn, so now he's good? Right?
We'll see. Yeah. He's not... There's a certain thing with Granite that is funny, but in this particular instance may not be entirely funny. But it is funny to me.
Oh no.
Granite turns around, goes slam, slam. With disadvantage, he's still going to hit the horde here.
Okay.
For a total of 17 on the dice. So at this point, he's smashing his fists everywhere. Just slamming anywhere he can find a solid hit when somebody hits it. And at one point, he's going to turn and he's just going to uppercut, just random out of nowhere uppercut. And he's going to uppercut one of those hovering ones against the ceiling and then slam down his fist. That'll be his first attack. So that is going to be 1d8 plus 7 for a total of 12 damage done to the horde. His second attack. His second attack is not so good. He's just going to start swinging his arms wildly, not hitting anything. At the end of this turn, the first blindness and deafness will drop. I can already see some people in the crowd do it. Some people in the audience at home doing the mental registering. I will explain after the combat. After Granite, it goes to the Void Strikers. So this time I'll just roll for the three of you. So Fez, that is going to be a total of 19 to hit.
That hits.
8. That's going to be a total of 17 to hit.
That will not hit.
Will not hit Micah. That's going to be a total of 7 to hit. Okay. So Fez, you're going to get hit. You, my friend, are going to take a grand total of 1 piercing damage and 6 psychic damage.
Concentration check.
Concentration check against a DC of, I believe, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled a 15, total of 23.
Show off.
I am
Efficient
not
on
rolling.
con saves.
I am not rolling these dice. I will roll 2 others as they attack Granite. Okay, it's definitely those dice because I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
So that's yeah, they don't hit him.
He's just like trying to hit him, and he just like accidentally smacking them.
Accidentally
away,
blocking it with his
flailing.
wings, and his tail for some reason becomes like a duelist fencing saber and like bats them all off. But yeah, they leap forward, they try to attack, they don't find purchase anywhere, except on you, Fez. One of them gets its 2 little dagger-like protrusions into you. You feel a flare of psychic energy up your central nervous system. Not a massive amount of it. And then it moves on to 8. You're up.
Okay. There's this part of me that really wants to use lesser restoration on Granite just so he can see. But I'm also like, but I have thunder damage, so I probably should do that. But I feel bad for our Rocky boy.
If it makes if it does help your decision at all, he's taking very minimal damage.
I know, but he's probably scared.
He's a paladin.
I know. Paladins can be scared. I play one. It's fine. I'm gonna use Thunder Wave at 3rd level again.
Okay, rolling saving throw for the swarm.
Yeah.
That is a 4 on... Oh wait, hold on. The advantage because of numbers. That's a 4.
Perfect. And they're gonna take 48 and get pushed back 10 feet. It's not very good. It's 12, but if they're vulnerable, that would be 24,
That goes
right?
to 24, yes. So they do take 24 damage as you launch several of these things out the window.
Hooray! And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot off a little shooting star with my little starry form. I have to roll to hit for this one.
Roll to hit.
That is a 15.
A 15 will hit.
Yay! So I'll take 2d8 plus 5 radiant damage. That is 15 radiant damage.
50 radiant. So you hurl one of your starry bolts, and it's less that it collides with one and more like it cuts a line through.
Oh, cool.
How much damage was it you said that was done there? 15?
Yes. Yes, 15. I was like, oh no. I said the number and it's gone.
Alrighty. After 8, it goes back to the top initiative order. More of the little jumpy bugs.
Jumpy bugs.
Okay. Fez. That's a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
8.
Oh,
That's an 18.
that will hit me to beat it.
Micah. That's a dirty 20. Waiting for the silvery barbs to come in. No silvery barbs, cool, no worries. Granite. With advantage. That is a 16.
Okay.
It does not hit him.
Woo!
Everybody's getting stuck except Granite. You will all take 1 piercing damage and 4 psychic. As 8 launches them back, sending them all flying backwards. But as you send them flying out the window, a fresh wave of them leap through, and their little dagger-like protrusions find a way into all of you, piercing into your flesh and sending a ripple of psychic energy up your spines. Fez and Micah, your saving throws.
15.
I got a 16 on the die.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely fine. From there it goes to Fez. Fez, the damage for your wall of fire.
Damage for Wall of Fire is 20.
Fantastic. Do they need to roll a saving throw on that again?
Theoretically, yeah, they have to roll a dex save every time, or else take half.
They'll take 21 damage.
Yeah. All right.
That was a
so
9 and a 10.
is there still like some swarm on the other side of our dual system?
There is not a lot because of Micah's hole there, because of the hole Micah made. There's now about a 5-foot space in front of the walls where there's still some of them as they're trying to move around the wall to get to the point where they can crawl down the other side and such. But there is still some of them there, yeah.
All right. So they're mostly coming through the outside, if I'm
Yes.
not mistaken. How's the weather out there?
So you're coastal, so no matter what you do, there's quite a lot of wind. I'll roll to see what the weather is like for the rest of it. Give me just a moment, and I'll get that information for you. So no matter what, I am going to say there's going to be wind. I will say it's coastal, fairly decent wind. But let's see what the rest of the weather is like. Okay. D20. Okay, dokie. Heavy rain. So with coastal winds, heavy rain. I'll say there's also some thunder rolling in the background. Every now and again you'll get a flash of lightning.
All right. I'll put this inside then. I'm gonna pull a canister out of the bag of holding. Just look at the gang and be like, "You guys know what kind of gas this is?" And as I throw it, I'm just going to go, mustard! And cast Stinking Cloud.
Stinking Cloud. Okay, cool. Great, love it. Absolutely
Mustard
fantastic.
gas.
Mustard gas. Oh. Alright, so you try this. What's the saving throw you need for that?
That is going to be a con save. DC is 18.
No, they do not make that. What kind of damage is Stinking Cloud?
That is...
I'm assuming acid or poison.
They lose their action. They spend their action retching and reeling unless they don't need to breathe or somehow are immune to poison.
Let me consult. Unusual nature. The voidling does not require air, food, drink, or sleep.
Dang.
Dang it.
So
I
it's
thought
not
it was
immune
the
to poison,
poison thing.
It just doesn't breathe.
Damn it!
So he couldn't be affected by it.
Yeah, Aid can walk straight through the mustard gas.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
8. Proving yet again why we can't trust you in zones of war.
Yep. She's
They
the
can't be
ultimate
brought-
war machine. She can
They
go
can't be
through.
brought down by humane tactics or inhumane tactics. Nothing works.
She is the inhumane tactic.
It's almost like it was the point of the decade to be an army in 10 units.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized eight was a death guard.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If you'd said to me compare 8 to a Primarch, I never would have said Mortarion. But
They
Mortarion.
even have the big badass awesome wings.
I mean, one of them is made of stained glass, one looks like a stink flies. I wouldn't say it, but yeah, okay, Mortarion's pretty cool. Yeah, so unfortunately they're not going to take any effect from that as they don't require breathing.
It's alright. I got to make my Kendrick Lamar reference for the day. I'm good.
We are not a political channel.
Definitely not.
Absolutely not. I am not big enough, brave enough, or important enough to do what Brendan Lee Mulligan does. Okay. So Fez, you take out a canister, you pull the pin, you launch it, the gas goes off, filling the area, probably enhanced by the wind wall. But these things don't bat an eyelid to it, showing that they don't need air.
Yeah. And the wind wall's going to disperse it anyways, but it was worth a shot.
Worth a shot, definitely. After that, it's going to go to the roly-poly pillbugs. They will launch their proboscises. Fez.
I...
A 13's not going to hit you. 8. A 21 will hit you.
Yeah.
Micah. A 9 won't hit you. Granite. A 17 does not hit him.
Does that mean I'm the only one who got hit?
No, Fez got hit as...
No, Fez.
No, Fez
Yeah,
didn't get hit.
last time.
Yeah, so it's just you. Sorry.
Whoopie.
Okay, so you will take 6 piercing damage, 1 psychic.
Sorry, 6 and then how many psychic?
1 psychic.
1. Okay.
It's weird how the brutalizers have the higher dice roll capabilities, but they're doing less damage overall because they're just rolling 1s on their dice. So that is the brutalizers done. It then moves on to Micah.
How is the horde looking?
They're looking pretty sparse.
pretty sparse. I think I don't want to spend any more spell slots on this, so from my one of the guitar the scenario strings spectrally comes off and whips and stars. This is a new spell in the 2024 rulebook that Brand's letting me use because bards have a cantrip that can do an attack roll now, not just Vicious Mockery. This one's called Starry Wisp. So it's an attack roll and it does 48 radiant damage on a hit. So it's very very the song Stargazing starts playing in the background a little bit. Ooh, plus 11, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit the horde.
Nasty 20.
And that's reminding me that's radiant damage.
The nastiest of 20s.
Radiant damage for 13 damage.
13 damage, fantastic.
Yeah, so it just like kind of whips through the wall, and you could see it through the fire as well as because it's spectral, and it just kind of slices a couple of the bugs all the way through.
Nice.
I kind of would like to be done with this.
Fantastic, thank you
both.
very much, Micah. After Micah, is there nothing else for you, Micah? Then it's going to go on to these hovering ones again. And they're going to launch again their mental probe attacks. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Go fails. Oh wait, no, I have the advantage. 14 is it 13 or 14?
13 is the cutoff.
I got a 14.
Okay. 8.
Fezzit, don't look at me like that, Fezzit. No, and you have advantage, yo.
Wait, what did you roll? What did you roll? I've got wheel. I can send you some help. I can send you some help if you need it. Okay, then no.
No.
You have
You
advantage?
can't.
How did you do a 1 with advantage? You got 2 natural ones?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I'm having a bad day all of a sudden.
Oh no.
We have so many things to help you.
Granite rolled a
We need-
19.
Yay for Granite.
So Granite, 8, and Micah all passed.
Yeah.
So Fez, not only did you fail, you rolled a nat 1, so that's going to be critical damage, so 16 plus 2 ones. So this is the exact situation I'm talking about, why I do criticals the way I do. Because if that was double dice, that would have been 4 ones. If it was double the damage, it would have been 4 damage. But in this case, 16 plus 2 ones is still 18 damage. So you take 18 psychic damage, and Fez, you're blinded and deafened again. The lights come back on for about half a second before it's like, oh hey guys, it's okay for shut fuck.
Speaking Cloud, is that a concentration spell, or did you have to take down the wall of fire for it?
That's not a concentration. It lasts for a minute unless dispersed by the wind, which your
so-
wall of wind is doing.
So it is a concentration for the wall of fire then.
Yeah. That said, concentration rolls 24.
Show off.
Absolutely fine.
I'm good at those saves.
I would really like you to not be blind and deaf.
After that, it's going to go to Granite. And Granite's going to actually get to do things now.
You can see and hear again.
You can see and you can hear. It's great.
Bless him.
So, as Granite can finally see, he's going to I do not like these bugs. And he's going to use his movement speed. He's going to fly through the walls. So he'll take the damage on that. He'll make a dex save on those. No, he's going to take the damage on that. What's the damage on those walls again? It's 3d8 from Micah's, and what is it for yourself, for your Wall of Fire, Fizz?
Wall of fire is 5d8.
Roll them damages for me and add so that Granite can take them.
That's 26.
26 fire. And the wind damage.
Oh shit. Ah. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
15.
15, he will take 15 from that. Well worth it. Okay. He's going to fly through that, fly to the other end of the gap, or fly to the point where he can land, where they're crawling to get out the window and along the wall, and then he's going to tense up his chest like this, and he's going to, and this glow starts to build in his chest, and then he's then going to turn and like spread his arms, spread his wings out, and this big flash goes off from his chest as he's going to cast Word of Radiance. So that'll be a con save 16. The Horde rolls an 8. And they will take 4d6 radiant damage. Six and 4 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 5, 19 damage to the Horde. That is his action. And as his bonus action, as his bonus action, he's going to cast a... Oh, no, he can't. He can't. Never mind. Never mind. Can't do that. So, yeah, he's not going to do it, and this is bonus action. It will then go on to the Horde, making their attacks against everybody again. The little strikers, they leap forward. Jaggy little dagger hands. Micah... That is a 22.
Oh, no.
Granite, it's a 19, which is going to hit him. 8. That's going to be a total of 10 to hit you 8. Which
Will
will
not
hit.
hit me.
And then Fez, with the advantage, that's going to be a 23.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okie dokie. So, everybody who got hit will take 4 piercing damage and 1 psychic. So that's everybody but Micah.
And me. I didn't get
You
hit.
said that I got a 22 to hit.
It was me who didn't get hit. It was 8.
Oh, it was you that... Oh, sorry, okay, other way around. Micah, you'll get the hit. It's 8 that doesn't take it. Sorry, I got them flipped there.
But the wind wall goes down.
The wind wall goes down.
Wind wall goes down. I rolled a nat 1 on my concentration check.
But wait, how much would you add to it?
It's a 1 plus 3, so it's a 4.
I'd
have to get it
I
to
did a
pl-
wheel. It didn't help.
You'd have to flash a genius and wheel it. Don't worry about it, guys. It was up for 3 turns. Like, that's way longer than most times.
That's so
In all
valid.
fairness, it's the most I've seen wind wall pay off. Like,
It's very true.
wind wall came in clutch here. Okay, so that is the void. That's the void strikers done theirs. It then moves on to 8. You 8 as the wind wall drops down. It moves to your turn.
Alright. Let's do... I'm not gonna do it at a higher level. I'm just gonna do a level 1 Thunder Wave.
Level 1 Thunderwave. I will roll their saving throw.
Throwing him at him.
That confused me. That I rolled a 9 and a 6. Either way, that will be a fail. I'm assuming.
Okay. And then that will be...
Oh god, that always confuses me. You ever roll like a 9 and a 6, and because
Yeah, and it's
they're
like-
the same number, you're like,
It's like, what?
Which one's
and you're
what?
like, wait, where's the little line? Where's the little line?
yeah. So what's the thunder damage?
Okay, That will be 12, but times 2 because they're vulnerable is 24.
So it's total 24 damage. Okay. There was not many of these things left.
Cool, I'm gonna try and zap one of them with my little archer shooting stars.
Okay, launching your shooting star.
I'm gonna guess at 29 hits.
Yeah, most things.
That will be 20 radiant damage.
20 radiant damage. Again, carves another line through the remainder of them.
Yeah.
Is that everything for you, 8?
Yep.
We move back round to the Horde and its second group of strikers as they're going to make their attacks. So, one against Micah. It's a nat 1, so it's not going to hit. One against Granite. That is going to be a total of 18, so that's a meets it, beats it. It will hit him. Against 8. That's another nat 1. Does not hit 8.
Yay!
And against Fez with advantage because he's blinded and deafened. That's a dirty 20.
That is a hit.
So Fez and Granite will both take 2 piercing, 1 psychic. As these again, they leap over 8 and 8 and Micah coming in clutching, batting and pushing these things off. Does Fireball drop?
Yeah. The only thing I can get that would drop it is a nat 1. And I rolled it.
Okay, but again, when you add it, what is it?
9.
I'm gonna give you a wheel. Roll a d6.
Okay.
Simply by rolling.
That's a 10.
Succeeds.
It stays
Simply by
up.
rolling, it succeeds. Modifier stop.
Finally, I get to use one of them.
So Micah and 8 expertly avoiding this swarm and also fending them off. Granite somehow just still absolutely covered in them and just kind of hitting himself and hoping for the best. Fez absolutely swarmed, no idea where he's going, looking, hearing. Fez could be upside down right now and he wouldn't know.
Micah's using their Sindler as a bat and just like thunk.
Everything Granite sends one fly and Micah's just like Fez, it does go to your turn.
All right.
5d8 because that wall's still up.
5d8's that wall still up. Let's see. It's 17.
Yeah, that's still going to be 17 damage there.
And I'm going to shock and grasp again, because why not?
Go for it. Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Wow.
That is the exact opposite of 2, almost the exact opposite of 2 nat 1s. That is a 20 and an 18, so that is 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Put these dice out of here.
That is very good.
That is 22.
22 damage.
22 lightning damage.
Anything else for you?
Not blinded deaf, no.
At the
Can't
end
see,
of
can't
your
hear. Just gonna bug zap.
at the end of your turn, your vision comes back and your deafness recedes, as you're no longer deafened and blinded. Goes now to the brutalizers, and it's just one roll for each of you. No more advantage as they go 1. First one, Fezzit, 8 plus 5, 13.
Miss.
Against Micah is the same, 8 plus 5, 13. Against Granite, 13 plus 5, 18, meets it, beats it, Granite gets hit.
Oh,
8.
man, Granite.
8, 11 plus 5, 16.
Nope.
Just Granite taking it on this one, guys. As Granite will take 9 piercing damage and 3 psychic. Granite is now at just under half health.
What? No! Rock Bean! No!
Okay. That is the brutalizers, the roly-poly bugs. They roll their way forwards or scurry their way forwards, and they launch that proboscis again. Those who, well, only Granite gets hit by it, is he still kind of gives another wee yell as it is hit, and the psychic flash reverberates through his body. It goes now to Micah.
I think we're just gonna keep it going with a Starry Wisp. Oop, that rolled out. That was a good roll, but it didn't roll in my mouth, so still hits. 26.
26 is gonna hit, most definitely.
20 radiant damage.
20.
Boing,
radiant
boing, boing, boing.
damage.
Hey, did you ever use your D12 of Bardic Inspiration?
Not yet.
Damn it.
I haven't needed to.
At this point, it does switch up. Because of Micah's damage there, it's put us below a certain threshold where 2 things happen. One, there are no longer controllers. The hovering ones, they are no longer there. So their attack now becomes replaced by just strikers. And number 2, they no longer have enough numbers to have advantage on saving throws.
Ooh.
As they are now as the swarm is now in what I would call critical condition.
Cool. Cool.
So the void control just becomes replaced with a bunch more strikers. So against Fez, that was not correct. 14.
That's a miss.
Against Micah, dirty 20.
Oh.
Against Granite, 13. And against 8, 13. Micah's the only one that gets it this round. They take 4 piercing and 4 psychic. But you guys do notice that now the numbers are severely dwindled. It's less of a swarm and more like each of you have just got a little pocket of them around you. Still using the same rule set, still treating it like a horde, but the numbers have dwindled down a severe amount. That's going to then go to Granite. And Granite's going to use his last spell slot to just do the exact same thing. He's going to Word of Radiance again. The horde makes its saving throw. That's a 13 plus 1. It's a total of 14. It's not... Oh, sorry, no. They have a plus 2. So 15. 15 does not beat the requirement of a con save of 16. So he will do 4d6 radiant damage. 6 and 4 is 10, plus 2 and plus 2 makes a total of 14 damage. That's all Granite can do. It goes now to the strikers again. To Fez. These little dagger-like protrusions come at a 16.
That's a hit.
16 hits Fez. To you, Micah, a grand total of 8. Okay. 8 doesn't hit you, does it, Micah?
At 8, if I was actually medium-sized. Just goes right over my head.
To Granite, with the exact opposite issue, Granite's actually so large that all they can do is hit him. That's a dirty 20.
No.
And 8.
Yeah.
8, that is going to be a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, everybody but Micah getting stabbed.
Oh no, the
Granite is
stabby.
he's a windshield in the Florida summer. If you've driven in Florida in the summer, the love bugs get all over your windshield. That's what he is.
I love that you said he's a shield from love bugs.
I've seen it one time. Like we were driving it. It's like it'll cover your windshield. That's how many there are out. So like I'm just seeing him just like in goop.
You can no longer see that lovely kind of shale grey colouring through him anymore. He's just covered head to toe in purple.
There's like an eyeball like just kind of sliding down his body.
4 piercing, 5 psychic, guys.
That's a 13, passing the concentration check.
Fantastic. After that, it goes now to you. To 8.
Key. Oh, again. Oh, my instincts to heal are there, but this thing's in critical condition. We'll just do the thunder wave. Let's just try and get these things killed, and then I can heal them. So, con save of 19.
Con save of 19. Let's see. That's a nat 1. So the damage from your thunder wave is what?
2d8.
So 2d8 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. Now roll your 2d8.
2 8s.
I got an 8 and a 4, which is 12. Wow, I have rolled the damage of 12 for Thunder Wave 3 times.
3 times. 36 and 24 makes a grand total of 50 damage.
56 damage. Because 32 plus 24.
36 plus. Oh no, it's 32. It's not 36. 32
Plus 24 is 56.
Yes, 56. That's it.
Yeah.
We can do math. We've only been playing this game for how many years?
I didn't get into, I got into D&D for the attraction and for the fun. I did not come here to do math. Okay. That's a fairly chunky bit of them now been depleted.
Yay. And then bonus action, level shooting star.
Roll for the shooting star. This could be it.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit the horde.
Okay.
What's left of them?
That will be 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. There are still a small group attached to each of you. If that's the end of your turn, it will go to their, what I'm assuming is going to be their last attempt. Fez!
Yeah.
That's a 22.
22.
Micah! That's a 19. Granite! That's a 23. And 8. 8, that's a 19.
Oh man, that'll hit me.
Is that the first time everybody's been hit in the one go?
I think
I think so, yeah.
Fucking horde taking this long to do what they're fucking supposed to. one piercing damage. And 2 psychic. Yeah. How do you level 17s like that? 3 points of damage.
Honestly, kind of felt like teasing.
Suddenly the Tarrasque pops up from beneath, up directly through the hole that
I cast Dimension Door and fuck off.
I cast.
You are
Gate.
on your own. I just met you guys.
I would like to
That's so
cast
valid.
Gate and Dip. After that, it does go to Fez. Fez, you're up, buddy.
You know what? I'm going to use my flash of insight because I definitely not won that concentration check again.
Oh,
So I'm going to save it this time. All right, they do need to make a dex save against Wall of Fire because that is still up.
Okay, this could potentially be it, guys. Okay, so it is a 7 on the die. They're definitely not passing. So I need you to roll the damage for it.
That is 18 fire damage.
Okay. Now, what, pray tell, would you like to do with your turn?
Well, these things are still up. I think it's time to bring out a classic. I'm going to. I know what Wiggle wants me to do, but no, I'm pulling out some old school nonsense.
Oh my god, he's going to throw up on them.
I'm going to throw up on them.
What? You're gonna
Tasha's
throw up
Caustic
on them?
Brew.
Tasha's Caustic Brew.
We love it.
I think you've done this one time, but it was. Like
Yep,
a while
that is
ago.
going to be another dex save.
Fez is going to throw up on the bugs.
Mm-hmm.
8.
8. That is max damage, which isn't much because it's only 2d4, but that is 8 acid damage that they are going to take every turn.
Would you believe me if I told you that they only had 3 hit points left?
I puked another thing to death.
I always like when it does it. It reminds me of my favourite book series, the Demonata, where the only way you can kill demons is with magic. So mages get really creative on how they do it, and one of them likes to throw up, touch the throw up, and make it magical, and so it just dissolves demons. It's just like, fuck, what? Raw, fuck. But, with that, the horde is now depleted. No more of them exist. And it returns to the eerie silence. As the horde has been destroyed.
Yeah.
Very well done, guys. You have survived the horde.
It's just kind of... And that's 2.
That's charming. You got a little.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Granite's just standing there, covered head to toe in purple goop.
Oh, you prestidigitation.
As you press the station, and it all disappears, Granite's like, I'm gonna make you my new favourite.
I love you too. Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle. Everything, for some reason, is like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the anime Fairy Tail. You know, like,
Yeah.
I have the guilt symbol on my shoulder.
So you know the head of Blue Pegasus, the guy that does smell magic, and every time
Oh,
he
yeah,
moves,
parfum!
it sparkles. It sparkles.
Parfum!
Yeah, I just picture like Micah's just giving me those vibes. Like every single thing
Yeah,
moves, sparkle.
But they're hot. Like they're
they're
actually
hot.
hot, not just like a
They don't
beautiful
have a
face
square
on like.
face.
He has like a chiseled face, like the most chiseled face on like a gumdrop body.
Yeah, but it's like an anime chiseled face, so it's not actually handsome. It's just really fucking blocky.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. My parfum.
Parfum. Okay. Oh, the back pedal from my chair went there. There we go. That's better. As that eerie stillness comes back, to the corridor that you're in. There's only the sound that you can really hear is like, the occasional, as like some of the many creatures you have turned into pulp slide off of something and splat onto the ground, or when bits of the debris shift because of it and land into puddles of them. Other than that, there's not much here. Fez would obviously know about this wall that is apparently hiding a room with a chest in it. But what you can now see is, as you've got the window to your right hand side, you can see on a diagonal from yourself, you can see the tall central part of it where the library is. If you remember, this structure goes like four towered buildings connected by walls, but also have connecting diagonal bridges which go into the centre, into the library part of it. So you can choose to explore these parts, or you can go straight to the library.
Well, first off, guys, secret room. Trying to think of the best way through the wall. I've got a way.
Granite, can you make us a wall or a door?
I can.
Would it cost you magic? Because Granite can do it for free.
Technically, no.
Granite. Oh.
Okay.
As the going, you see a crack go up the side of the wall. Over the side. Hinge. Through my Sinleer, I cast, I think it's called Stone Shape? Or Stone something. Stone Shape. So I can make a door.
Nice.
I cast door.
You create a door. Granted, just like, mine would have been much louder.
I just make eye contact with him. Sparkle. Just a spicy halfling.
So basically, we all came here to rescue people except Micah. Micah came here to wrestle with a tall man made of stone.
I came for adventure, and I would like to climb him like a tree.
Yes, there's a reason I said. Yes, there's a reason I said. There's a reason I said wrestle.
It's not wrestling. I would lose. I would like him to pole vault me. A shock put. I would like to become a sport, please.
I would
just want to throw out
like
there.
to become a sport, please.
And if you have not played Avowed, which like just came out, there's an NPC follower in that game called Yatsley that you will love.
Damn it to me now.
There's also one called Kai that you will love for a different reason, but
Damn it to me.
I've started playing Avowed, but I'm not that far in.
yeah. Well, you at least know Kai. Yatsley won't show up for a bit.
One of the things I love about it is you can dual wield wands.
I'm dual wielding pistols right now, so
Nah, man. I'm
Real quick, I have to go let Heath out. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Go do what you do. I'm absolutely just running it with two wands, just like I will Harry Potter the shit out of anybody. Let's fucking do this. So you do carve open this hole in the wall, and you can see there is a chest sitting just in there. Does have a big rusty padlock on it.
I can't do shit about that. Sorry, wrong accent. I can't do shit about that.
I can try the Artificer Knock spell.
It goes boom, doesn't it?
No, that's Artificer. That's Artificer Create Door. Artificer Knock is I walk over and I just knock on the door. It didn't work.
Every single Artificer thing is just this may potentially explode. So, are you casting Knock?
No, I don't. Artificers don't have Knock. Artificer Knock is just knocking on the door and shooting whoever answers.
No, there is no. The chest does not open because you knock on it.
Damn it. I'm out of ideas.
You can't like pick it.
I could try.
I have proficiency in tinkerer's tools. Is there any way I can get like leverage on this rusty
Let me see
padlock to
something.
try and snap it?
Yeah, you can certainly try it. Give me a strength check with proficiency.
So tinkerer's tools, I do have proficiency. I do not have strength. Is this athletics or no? Just straight strength.
Just straight strength because you're adding your proficiency to it anyway because of Tinker's tools.
So that's a 17 plus 0 plus 6.
17 plus 6 is absolutely going to do it.
So this is this is how the bods. This is not my accent. Damn it, I'm losing it. This is how bods cast knock, and I just kind of like with some tweezers, and the lock snap from both sides, and the lock just falls down. Ding. Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
I approve of your methods.
I can teach you.
Fez reaches into a pocket, pulls out the lockpicks he's got, like, I have my own.
Why didn't you use those?
You were so excited.
Yeah, but you knocked on it, so I assumed that you didn't know what to do.
I just
To be
didn't want
fair.
to. I just didn't want to upset you.
You would never upset me, Fizz.
I am very smart, except when I'm not.
I'm not very smart except when I am.
See, there we go. We balance each other out.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
This is why I'm not allowed to be captain ever. We've had 3 of them. That's never been me.
You want it
Actually,
in?
we've had 4.
Do the honors.
All right.
You open the chest, Fez?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Fez, as you
Mustard
open the
gas.
chest, and exactly, absolutely. Inside, there is a journal. There is a scroll. And there is a small orb.
Gimme.
The journal is written in a language that is not common. Fez, what languages do you know?
Let's see. I have it here. I have it in here somewhere. Common, Gnomish, Dwarven, and Sylvan. I also recognize Giant and Abyssal when I see it.
You can read it. It's Sylvan.
Nice.
Written in the language of the Fae. The scroll appears to be a spell scroll. And the box has got something that sounds hard, but sounds hard in the way that it was once soft and now has become hard. You know, like
Title of your sex tape.
no, that's always
Fucking thank
soft.
you. Fucking thank you. I'm done. Goodbye.
I have never had a floppy disk. I've always used a hard drive.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. So it's got that kind of like dull thud as it moves around. It's not like a soft squishy thing. That's all that's in the chest.
All right.
Is this a spell that any of us might know?
If you open up the scroll, you can see that. Does anybody want to open up the spell?
I'm opening the scroll. I'm taking a peek.
You're opening the scroll. Fucking yes. Okay. As you open the scroll, it's definitely not a spell that you've ever heard of before.
Oh boy.
It's weird. What you have here is a spell that is apparently entitled How Serendipitous. It's called Wall of Mind. I rolled randomly on a list of really cool spells that I found, and this is one that popped up. Fez, can you learn it? Let's see.
Also, real quick,
Fez.
DM,
Yes?
if we can end a little soon, that would be
Okay.
fantastic. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, we can do that. So you've got this spell here, Wall of Mind. Fez, you cannot learn it, so you would only have the one-time use of this scroll. It can be learned by sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, bards.
I was like, Druids?
So when we do our side campaign for Into the Skies with the three side characters, I can have that one.
Operates very similar to most wall spells. You make a wall 30 feet long, 10 feet high, it's 1 feet thick, and it vanishes when the spell ends. If they come into contact with it, they have to make a saving throw. On a failure, they are immediately overcome with the intense urge to avoid the wall and are unable to pass through it until the start of their next turn.
Illusion wall.
Basically a big wall of no, you don't want to go here.
Wall of fuck off.
The wall of bad vibes. It's like,
I cast bad vibes.
you know what? Not today. Not today.
You still have the journal and the small box.
All right, I'm gonna read through the journal real quick, see if anything interesting pops out.
As you're scanning through the journal belongs to a wizard. A wizard student that used to go here. They do not mention their name, however, they do mention that they are a hexblood. They talk a lot about their mothers. Hexblood's obviously been raised by hags. They talk a lot about their experimentations with spells and their work in creating new spells. And they mention that at this point, so much of their work has been found, but some things have went a little bit wrong, so they've started hiding the scrolls all over the school. You know, just to make sure that, you know, they can not get caught with a bunch of really dangerous scrolls and they could just pass it off as, you know, I found this one, or yeah, this was weird, I came across it and I was coming to you, instead of being caught with a mountain of scrolls. But the one that you have here, Wall of Mind, you've read that, you know what it does. But they do mention that they've been sent a gift by their mothers, but they're not sure of whether they want to use it or not.
Let's see what the present is.
Inside the box is an eyeball.
Oh, fun.
It is a dull, faded brownish green with a slit black pupil and a green iris that spreads out like a gas cloud. And it swivels to look at you, Fez.
Ooh.
It is a hag's eye.
Eyeballs are on the list, guys. Eyeballs are on the list of things we don't trust.
That is so true. We don't trust
Teeth
eyeballs.
are okay, but eyeballs are a no.
Yeah, eyeballs are somewhere below gingers, but above churches.
Below gingers, above churches.
Yeah, old men first, then redheads, then eyeballs, then churches, in that order.
Yep.
So that is what you have. If there's anything you would like to do to check out that eyeball, do it now, because there's nothing else here.
Okay.
It does not react to that at all. It cannot react to it. It's not attached to it. But it's definitely an eyeball.
All right. I'll put it back in the box and just pop it in my bag somewhere.
Okay. So that's all that's here. So you now have a choice of going forward over the hole that Micah made to the next tower, or going out the window, crossing over directly into the gardens and over to the library tower.
I vote library, but that might just be because of who I am as a person.
I vote library too. Because that's where Silas is. That's where my
That's
little
what
king.
Silas is, yes.
My opinion doesn't matter in this, and I will follow you wherever you need me to go.
We value your input nonetheless.
Yeah.
I will go wherever you want me to go.
Join us.
Granite will thump along. Thump, 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 thump. And as you guys make your way into the gardens to make your way towards the library, that is a good wee place for us to wrap. I will give you a brief after credits scene. Very brief. As you guys make your way there, inside the library, there is a man. A man who is once again chained to the ground, as he was the first time you found him,
Oh, Silas, come on!
as Silas is being held prisoner there. But there is pieces of him missing. But not like cut off, just
In the
much like the
void.
other places, seemingly as if they've just been removed, disappeared, as if they were never there to begin with. And standing in front of him, there was a coalesced shape. Very Nosferatu-esque in its stance, very thin, gangly arms. But it's not, it doesn't look corporeal. It looks like it's made of a swirling mass of deep black nothingness.
Oh, goody.
And it's going to look at him and it's going to say, "Tell me where it is." And it then opens its hand, and what looks to be like a small mote, like a miniaturized black hole, appears. And it starts to move it towards him. And that is where we will end today's session. Thank you very much for everybody that came to see us, and thank you very much to my amazing cast. I will very quickly just do a quick plug for myself. If you do like what you've seen here, go check out our social medias. We're mostly active on Blue Sky, Threads, and slowly coming up to being active on TikTok. But we're not using our Twitter or our Instagram at the moment because, well, they're not nice
Trash.
places right now. Yeah, they're trash.
Yeah.
Threads is at least being held by some modicum of decency by the community. But Instagram and Twitter are just dumpster fires right now. So we're avoiding those. Blue Sky, Threads, and TikTok are where you will find us mostly at this point. So if you do want to see it, go to World Tree Quests, anywhere. You'll find us there. We're lovely people. We really are. If you want to see more of me, you can. I am back on a Start Playing run. I am now doing Start Playing Learn to Play TTRPG sessions. So if you ever want to step away from D&D, learn a new TTRPG, I can teach you how to do that. I've got Learn to Play testers for Dragon Age, for Old Gods of Appalachia, and for this really, really cool TTRPG called Vessin. It's really cool. It's really fun. So if you want to check those out, you should jump to my Start Playing page. I will drop the link in the chat, and you can go and check that out. I will now move on to letting my lovely cast plug themselves wherever they may be. So I'll move on to Jess. Is there anything that you would like to plug at all?
I'm here on Saturdays to play Dragon Age. But other than that, I'm here. I'm happy.
We love you, Jess. We really do. Going on to yourself, Johnny. Anything you would like to plug at all?
Once again, coming up in May, PAX East. I'm going to be there with Gehenna Gaming, so come on by.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Johnny. And last and most certainly not least, Wingo, is there anywhere that our lovely viewers can find you if they want to?
I don't know. Is there somewhere they can find you and me?
I don't know, is there? See, I just plug myself. I leave it to you to plug the
I
weapons.
believe that there is a game on Sunday, possibly, maybe, where myself, Dr. Manovel, and Manny will be playing on Vex Wild's channel, possibly, maybe, because as of right now, we are like a tentative maybe.
Tentative
So if we
maybes.
we're just getting the clear from Bardic Sweet Tea that we are playing on Sunday, but we will be on Vex Wild channel for Tallish Amity at 5:30 PST, 7:30 CST, where myself, Bardic Sweet Tea, Son of Asgard, Vex Wild, DM by Norse Raven, will be playing for episode 4. Manovel, his identity was revealed last episode. The team knows he's a Mind Flayer now.
Is that twitch.tv/VexWild?
Yes, Vex Wild 14. So
Vex
if you guys
Wild
want to see
14.
the VOD from last week, apparently I made some people cry.
I would definitely go and check it out. It's very fun. Thank you very much for that. If that's it from us, and that's it from my players, then that's it from me. So that is it from us. Thanks very much for coming to see us, guys. I've been your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quest here on Twitch and YouTube. With me today, we have had Wingo the Wizard, we have had Stories from the Roses, and we've had Johnny Deadman. From all of us here at World Tree Quest, good night, stay safe. Doesn't matter how much you put them out there and how much you change them up. Hordes of bugs are just hordes of bugs, so just squish them. Also, do not pull a finny. Good night, folks. Good night. Sparkle, sparkle.